What is your song? What is your Pink song that when you think of Pink, what which one do you go
Oh
to?
my God.
Man, that's so hard.
I know.
I know I hate doing this to Holly, but like okay, like right now, if I would say, oh, what give me a Pink song. I don't know anything about her. Can you tell me
Oh,
which
not anything. See, if I'm telling people like if you don't know anything about her, I'm pretty much giving you like that the intro that I said. Like, listen to Raise Your Glass, get the party started. Just Like a Pill is like a really powerful song. What About Us? Who knew? Like I would say she's one of those artists you can say the hits are really good. Like start with the hits, get a greatest hits record. That's a real good sort of encapsulation of what she's about. But because I mean, my God, like she just has so many good songs. Like it's difficult to, narrow it down, honestly.
well, it's true. Well, I'm trying to insert a song. So, like off the new album now, where she is right now, with where Pink is right now, is there a song that like you feel kind of encapsulates where she is, or something that speaks to you?
I let me look up the name. I'm terrible with song titles now.
That's
And
okay. We all are.
I think it was When I Get There. And when I listened to the record, I heard that song and it stopped me. And I haven't looked up exactly what it's about, but I'm pretty sure I think that it's because her dad passed away and she was very close to her dad. Her dad passed away in recent years. And I'm pretty sure it's about that. And, and it's interesting because like she actually didn't write it. It was written by David Hodges and Amy Wadge. And, I'm not, I guess, she's written, Amy wrote a lot with Ed Sheeran and, David was with Evanescence. And so Pink didn't even write it, but just like some of the lyrics are like, is there a bar up there where you've got a favorite chair where you sit with friends and talk about the weather? Is there a place you go to watch the sunset? And so it feels very much like kind of, and it leads off the record. And so that really feels like a song that is like, she's singing to her dad. And I think it's really interesting. Actually, she didn't write it because she's written or co-written a lot of her music. And it just feels like this song, maybe because the topic is so important to her, it's almost hard for her to sing about that, because she's sang a song about her family before and just really, really poured out her heart. And, the song really sort of encapsulates, I think, a lot of, when you lose a relative about thinking about that. And, when I heard that, I was like, oh, that has to be about her dad. And so I think it's maybe something, and I'm just spitballing here. I haven't really read a lot of interviews, but when you listen to it, you're like, yeah, this is something that she can really kind of make her own because it's really moving and really meaningful. And so, I think that kind of encapsulates on where she is now.
I loved everything. I loved learning more about her relationship with her dad in your
Yeah,
book. It was very sweet.
it really is. And,
Yeah.
and he wrote a song years ago and she recorded it. And so like he was able to get, a songwriting credit on one of her records and royalties and stuff. And she sang it with him live. It's all really, really sweet. Because when she was a teenager, she, really butted heads with her mom, like, a lot of kids do, her rebellious. And so like her dad was really sort of there for her. And, they had a really special relationship. And so it was, she always like gave back to him in very meaningful ways. And so that was very sweet.